Hey folks, Vortex here and welcome to my review of the ZiiGaat Fresh Reviews Arete, which is a collab model, as you can see. One dynamic driver, 4 balanced armatures per side, which are Knowles. I actually have no experience with Fresh Reviews, so I don't know what kind of his target is for like tuning, but obviously we'll listen to him and find out. And yet these are priced around $250, which is not surprising for obviously Knowles armatures. And yet, as usual, full disclaimers, I'd like to thank Linsol for sending these out to me, so thank you very much. I was not paid to do this video, nor thoughts and opinions are my own. Now, I've tried 2 ZiiGaat models up to this point, the Nuo and the Cinos, I think, and those actually not bad. And yeah, let's just get into it. So let's see what we get in the box. So like I said, there's the model, obviously the collab. Very curious because I have no idea what these are going to be tuned like, so I'm quite looking forward to this set. So 4 Knowles BAs, 1 dynamic driver, obviously resistance, impedance and sensitivity is all there. The information, and that's it. So 3.5, so no problems there. ZiiGaat. I think these come with a case, which is one thing was a bit lacking on the previous models, like the Cino. I think it's like $100, and they didn't have didn't have a case. These look really nice. Let's get this out. So yeah, quite a big shell. You can just about see through. It's probably hard to see on camera. Really nice, kind of pinky purple kind of effect. Really nice set. Feels like a tank. Feels really well built. Yeah. Looks pretty good. Have a look in here. I don't think you really get much accessories, but you get like enough. Case, ZiiGaat, which is good to see it actually got a case. Because I think that's one of the things when you pay like nearly $100 for a product, you don't get nothing. Obviously this is $250. So tips in there. I'll have a look in a bit what I like. As you can see there. More tips in here. For like foams. I'll have a look at that later on. Case seems fine. I guess it's good enough. And the cable, so 3.5. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's got the colour on there. The cable looks relatively straightforward. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let's have another quick look at these. Just get the left one out this time. Oh, sorry, the right one. Yeah, really nice build, as you can see there, like the flake. Yeah, looking forward to these. Should be a good set. So yeah, obviously usual, spend some time with these, and obviously then I graph them afterwards to get my idea of them. And yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. So welcome to my review section of the Arete, the ZiiGaat Fresh Reviews kind of collab. A decent one, but obviously I'll get to it. So this is what it looks like with the cable. One thing to note, mine was really tight with the 2-pin connector, so I've just pulled it out. But normally it does sit flush. I've just made it loose, but it was very tight, so you can see what it looks like. These are the tips it comes with as well, and it comes with a pair of foam tips as well. But yeah, these are the tips it comes with. Fairly large bore, a little bit larger than what you'd normally see in IEMs. Let's move these out here. So yeah, that's what it looks like. So this is the right unit. Really nice kind of build, fit finish. There's a vent there on the top, you can see. Recessed kind of 2-pin. It's nearly flush. See, it's slightly indentation a little bit. And obviously there's a lip for the tips. And that's it. So this is what it looks like with the cable. Again, I've pulled it out a little bit because it was really tight. So really tight. And yeah, obviously these are larger kind of shell. The cable. Just put those there. Straight 3.5. There's the branding. ZiiGaat. The Y, and there's a chin slider here, which is really loose. And that's it. So kind of comfort in the fit, because these are quite large units. As you can see, they're quite fat. They're quite chunky, as you can see. But then again, they did feel a little bit heavier in the ears, like obviously the tips here, and that's quite a large unit. It wants to do that, but on the whole it was okay because the tips was quite secure. Well, there was in my case anyway. And yeah, that's it. So not really a problem. Again, I've tried more comfortable kind of models, which are also lighter, and that's it really. So pound sensitivity in this set was, I found them no issues at all. As long as you got a cheap enough quality dongle, they should sound really good really. Now timbre on this set. Now this uses 4 Knowles armatures and a dynamic driver for the lows, I presume. And yeah, sounds really solid really. Again, but the balanced armatures do, well, the 4 balanced armatures doing all of the work, and obviously the DD does more of the low end. But it does sound very natural. Obviously they've used quality drivers. I can't remember the Knowles model number. It'll be in the link so you can check that. But yeah, the Timbre's actually pretty solid really for mainly a BA set for the mid-range and the treble. So yeah, pretty good so far. Imaging on this set I thought was solid, because I think I'm not really that up to date with Fresh Reviews. I've never really seen any of his content, but it does look more gaming focused, which is kind of a good thing, which is good to see, because most people go by music. But for gaming, I did try this briefly with RoboCop, Rogue City, and a little bit of Crisis 3 Remastered. I know there's a lot of games you could probably try or for competitive use, but it did seem very easy to, like, not just positional audio, but kind of distance, if you know what I mean, to gauge distance. But it seems pretty solid for that. Yeah, not too bad at all. Obviously, I think again using a decent tuning helps. But yeah, for gaming, for my brief kind of usage, it works absolutely fine, really. Trying to think really. Details and resolution on this set, very good. Again, nice tuning and quality drivers as well. Good channel matching, but we'll talk about that in a bit. So anyway, sound. So obviously I've used mine for like mostly for music. As you can see, very good tuning, apart from like a little bit of the lower mids, but I didn't hear that kind of imbalance really. So bass, it does have a really nice rumble to it, but as you can see, there's not that much mid bass bleed like some models are, so it sounds very clean. It sounds very quality bass, and the driver they've used, I'm not quite sure of the DD without checking. It seems very it's a quality one. But yeah, bass it's quality bass. It's not loads of bass, but there's enough of it. And obviously, because it's not more mid-bass punch, it's more sub-bass, it gives that rumble. And yeah, I can't really fault it all that much. Maybe for my preference, a touch more mid-bass, but that's me. But to be honest, most people won't have to touch the EQ for the low end at all, to be honest. Mid-range, you can see it is mid-forward for females, for female vocalists, but it's not like it goes up like a cliff face kind of. It's a very gradual gain, and I like that. So these are mid-forward. Lower mid sound fine. I think male vocals probably don't sound as good as female, but that's obviously depends on your recordings, the artists, and all that stuff. But yeah, mid-range is solid really. Treble, very good driver matching. And see where the mid-range upper mid stops, the treble stops. That's what I like. I don't like when it keeps elevating. It starts to get really shouty and tiresome. This isn't like that. Also, there's no sibilance either. As soon as I use this, I hadn't even seen a graph or anything. I thought, wow, quality. I thought, wow, quality drivers. If you tried a lot of models like I've, when you've used cheaper BAs and more expensive balanced armatures, you tell the difference. And I thought, wow, everything sounds more natural and cleaner, and better instrument separation and all that stuff. And that's what this did. Now, as you can see, past the 10k, you're not meant to rely on that with the 711 couplers, but it does have really nice extension. Obviously, as a gaming product, you want that because you want all the details. I think that's why the soundstage on this set was actually pretty good. It had pretty good depth. The 8k peaks from the coupler, and yeah, the treble. If you ignore the 8k peak, it doesn't really roll off. That's what I like on a more premium set. You're paying for this tuning. You want as much extension as possible because you want to hear everything, and you get that with this. So yeah, quality treble, not aggressive treble, really really nice balanced tuning I find with this set. Fresh Reviews has done a good job really. I can't really fault what he's done. It's good to see a collab tuned very well in my opinion. And yeah, treble on this set is solid. Again, it kind of reminds me of some of the Mangird models with the mid-range and the treble. They kept it quite safe. But anyway, on the whole, good tuning. Seems quite versatile. I liked it for gaming, and I tried it with a bit of a movie. It seems absolutely fine with that. I think with a movie, you probably want a bit more bass to give that massive punch. But for casual gaming, which I am a casual gamer, and for music, good set. And yeah, so conclusion is, do I recommend these? Yes. Obviously $250 is not cheap, but it uses quality drivers, got a good tuning, tuned by a gamer, which is good to see, but obviously tuned well. And obviously from a gamer I'd expect some like crazy V shape or U shape, and these aren't that. But yeah, good tuning. Obviously it's not cheap, but it is what it is. Another solid rec in the $200 to $300 region, shall we say, and it's really hard to go beyond this because you start to get really like diminishing returns. But yeah, as you can see, really nice set. ZiiGaat have done a good job, and yeah, not much to say really. It's a good review because it's a good product. Overall, it doesn't really do anything wrong. The only wrong thing would be the price because it's not cheap. But it uses Knowles balanced armatures, so it's never going to be cheap. Also, good to see it comes with a case. The other cheaper ZiiGaat models didn't. So yeah, on the whole, good set really. I can't really fault it, and I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, if you do like what I do, please give me a like, subscribe. If you want to know anything more, please do let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Take care, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.